Good morning, everyone. My name is Rati, and I'm from the Evotech onboarding and support team. We are the technology operator for EDE's Tatmeen system, that is Emirates Drug Establishment, which was previously known as MOHAP. As you all know, this is our weekly technical workshop where we answer industry questions from partners like you. This will be a recorded session, and the recording link will be uploaded on our YouTube channel within 24 hours. The YouTube channel link is pinned in the chat window of this workshop, and anyone can access it. You do not need any special permissions. Currently, everyone is on mute. You can raise your hands virtually, and I will allow the mic one by one to anybody who has any questions. Yeah, I see one hand already raised. I have allowed the mic to you, Anupma. Please unmute your mic and ask your question. Anupma Shetty, I have allowed the mic to you. Please ask your question. Bhardwaj, can you confirm if you can hear me?
Yes, Ati, you are audible.
Thank you. Anupa, if you're unable to unmute, I would request you to disconnect and then join the meeting again. Then raise your hand again. I'll allow the mic.
Okay, I unmuted now.
Okay. Hi, Anupma.
Rati, good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm doing perfect.
Hello.
How about you?
Good, Rati. I'm from Atlas Medical, and we had connected last time, saying that we are a new drug distributor who are on Tatmeen right now. For the
Okay.
warehouse, for a distribute Tatmeen requirement from warehouse to retail pharmacy. So right
Okay.
now we have taken the subscription with the SACC code, and
Uh-huh.
we have we were given access to the staging portal.
Okay.
So we want to go live right now, and we are unable to go live. We have
Oh, okay.
written to Tatmeen as well regarding this,
You have.
and they had
Which?
given us a link to register.
Okay. Okay.
So
So,
I'll tell my case. We have two GLN number right now for the same site, like for
okay.
same Atlas.
Okay.
Initial GLN number which we
Mm-hmm.
had was
Mm-hmm.
without SSCC code generation subscription,
All right.
and the second new then when we got wrote to Tatmeen suggested that we have to take a new subscription with new GLN
Right.
number.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, when we are taken the new JLN number, we are
Mm-hmm.
unable to go live right now. So I need your guidance on this, like how to
I
go
get it.
live for the new JLN
Sure.
number.
I absolutely get it. You mentioned that you sent an email regarding this and you received a link. Did you send the email to onboarding@tatmeen.ae or some other email address?
Onboarding only we have sent.
Okay. Did you receive
Onboarding we have sent. We got the link,
Okay.
and then we are chatting now with a person from Najwa from Tatmeen.
Okay. I got it. So like, are you not able to register or are you not able to log in using the new link?
We are not able to log in to the live portal right now with the new
Um,
GLN number.
when did you register on it?
From past 1 week, we are trying. Actually, what we understand is from Najwa,
Mm-hmm.
the person now who email ID what we have given to register for the live production portal
Mm-hmm.
is registered with the old Tatmeen, old GLN number as B2B user.
Okay, okay, got it. Yes, in that case, that user cannot log into Takmeen as a SPOC because see what happens is when you update the SPOC in brand sync or let's say you get a new GLN, So Tatmeen pushes the information, oh sorry, Brandsync pushes the information to Tatmeen. Now, Brandsync has one environment, but Tatmeen has two different environments. One is staging and one is production, as you already know. So the same
Mm.
information, the master data, flows from Brandsync to two different environments of Tatmeen. And in Tatmeen, it becomes two separate logins. Now,
Mm.
when you got the new GLN, the Spock information was sent to staging as well as to production. I'm not sure about the staging environment, but you mentioned that in production, the Spock, the current Spock, it was already invited as a B2B user. So what happens is when
No,
it
no,
hit the
not.
Tatmeen. Go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt.
So the user we are talking, dear, it is not a stalker, like it was a user in the previous Tatmeen GLN
Uh-huh.
number.
Right.
Spock it still remains the same previous one, but the
Ah,
new
okay.
GLN we got, it is with the two new IDs we got the link.
Okay.
But
Can
both
you
the email
actually,
IDs,
yeah, can you give me the ticket number? It'll help me understand better what exactly happened.
Ticket number is TAT
Mm-hmm.
14243.
14243. Okay, one moment. You have added a comment on it. I see that you're unable to log in, and there is an image also that you added.
Yeah,
Give me one
we
moment.
are getting.
The image is loading. One moment. Um, you also said that you've been trying since a week, but you're unable to register, right?
Yeah. So initially we were trying to register with the email ID couple, but what we
Okay.
understood, couple was a B2B user on the previous GLN number.
Okay.
So that was not happening. This is what
Okay.
Najwa informed us. Miss
Right.
Najwa informed us.
Yeah.
So then yesterday we had a call with Nibhal sir also, and he suggested that couple's ID cannot be used as he is a B2B
Right.
user in the previous
Right.
portal. So
Uh-huh.
we tried with Mustafa Siddiqui's email ID, and then
Uh-huh.
we are getting this error again,
I get it.
forbidden
I
with
get
the
it.
registration.
Uh, See, what I can see right now is that Mustafa Siddiqui email address is also an existing user. And that's a support
So
user because of which this issue is happening.
that is in the new
It
GLN number. Sorry to interrupt.
no, no, go
But
ahead.
that is on the new GLN number, so can't we use his email ID?
No, we cannot because when Tatmeen checks, it checks the entire Tatmeen system, all the users. You cannot use the same user for different accounts.
yes,
So, sorry, go ahead.
but the same Spock will work.
The same Spock will work because Spock email address is the unique identifier for Tatmeen in order to log in. Now, Spock login can have multiple GLNs. That means if you have GLN1 and GLN2, you can have the same Spock. And when this Spock logs in, they will be able to see both the GLNs. But let's say there are two different GLNs with two different Spocks, then they cannot have the same mobile portal user or same B2B user. They cannot have that. So if the Spock is same, then the GLNs can be assigned, one or more GLNs from the same Spock can be assigned to the B2B user or the mobile portal user. But if the Spocks are different on two different GLNs, then it cannot happen. Now, coming back to the point regarding Mustafa Siddiqui's email address, I see that's a support user. So even that cannot be used as a Spock. If you want a new Spock, I recommend use an email address that is totally new to Tatmeen. You can work with your internal IT team to get a new email address specifically for Tatmeen Spock login. And then you can ask Brandsync to update that as the Spock so that it triggers to both staging as well as production, and the Spock will be same for both.
Just one thing, when we
Mhm.
say this existing email IDs cannot be used because it is used in earlier one, is there a
Right.
way we can remove this from the previous one?
I'm sorry, I didn't get it.
Can we delete from the previous
Ah,
GLN and then we can add to the new?
no, so we cannot do that because once a user is invited or once an event is reported in Tatmeen, due to compliance, that these things cannot be changed. So no user can be deleted and the user type cannot be changed.
Okay. Just one more thing.
Yeah.
Now, like we have two GLNs, and you're
Right.
saying, so most probably whenever this new GLN is created, definitely some spoke would have been defined already in that
Mm-hmm.
GLN as well.
Right.
So can you confirm if the spoke is same for both of them now?
Uh, so you want to check if two GLNs have the same Spock or a different Spock?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you do one thing on the ticket that is already opened, the one that you told me, 14243, can you add a comment on that, specifying both the GLNs? I will check that and I will get back to you on that myself.
Okay.
Okay, we'll
Thank you.
add that.
And one more thing I wanted to ask, like when we
Sure.
had a previous call with Tatmeen person, so we
Mhm.
understood that same site cannot have two GLN numbers.
Sorry, same
So
what?
one has to get eventually deactivated.
I'm sorry, I didn't get the complete sentence you said. Could you repeat that?
What we understood from a previous conversation with Tatmeen is like same site, like Atlas Medical now drugstore,
Mm-hmm.
that site does not have two GLN. Now the both the GLNs are on the same site right now, what we are owning.
Okay, I get it. You're
So
right. Like one site with one license cannot have two active GLNs. These like one of the GLNs will be deactivated in branching. However, you will still be able to see those in Tatmeen. As of now, Tatmeen does not have an option to show a GLN as inactive or cancelled or anything. But if it is deactivated from branching, then nobody would be able to report on that, the old one.
No, so the case is like now currently because just previous GLN was in
Mm-hmm.
use and it was the
Mm-hmm.
only GLN with us. So whatever purchases we did, our supplier has costed means they shipped the material in the same GLN.
The
Okay.
old one?
Now yeah, old one. And now
Mm-hmm.
it is there. The stock is there and transactions are there. Now,
Okay.
when we have getting this new and it is in staging, and now after discussing with you, maybe we will get it live. In
Mm-hmm.
that case, like how we will get when you are saying only one GLN would be active after that and one would
Mm-hmm.
be deactivated. So, which one would be active and how we would sync the details in both of the GLNs so that we have a
Got
correct
it. Got it.
detail. Yeah.
Yeah. In ideal scenarios, what happens is before you are assigned a new GLN, GS1 checks with us, Pransing checks with us to see if it is okay to deactivate the old GLN. And from our end, we check if there are any incoming shipments or there is any active stock. If there is anything, even a single item in transit to that GLN or in stock, then we inform GS1 and the same information is given to you. Um, so you can maybe on the same ticket, you can check, give the old GLN and just mention that you want to check if there is any active stock or incoming shipments to this GLN. We will check and let you know the same thing. After that, you can check with Branching if they have already deactivated it or not. If they have not yet deactivated, you can still transfer all of that to the new GLN. because
Okay, so
some. Mhm.
the
Sorry, go
process
ahead.
would be like we know that there is some transactions and some stocks available in previous GLN. Now,
Okay.
as we get the new GLN live,
Mm-hmm.
you are suggesting we transfer all the materials to our new GLN, correct? We ship the materials to new GLN.
Yes, but for that, you will need to check with Brandsing if they have already deactivated or not. You will need to ask them to give you some time, maybe a day or two, so that you can move all of the data from old GLN to the new one. So what you actually will need to do is you will need to first receive any incoming shipments so that that is also in the old GLN
Correct,
stock along with the
correct.
existing stock. So you will have everything in stock there, and then you move that stock to your new GLN. You can pack them in one SSCC and then move that SSCC to the new GLN. But the best
Technically, if
way,
I
sorry, go ahead.
okay. Yes, yes, please go ahead.
No, I was just saying, but the best way is that instead of, just trying on your own that, okay, these items may be in transit or these items are in stock, we would actually check for you and give you the data of whatever is in transit to you, the old GLN, and whatever is in stock. You just need to, add a comment on the existing ticket so that I can, generate these reports for you. And after the workshop, I will share those details.
Okay, so firstly, after this, I will, in the ticket, I will mention to you that I need the report for the transit and for the existing stock.
Yes,
Then I will have to write to Branching, asking the status whether they have deactivated the old GLN or not.
correct.
And then once they confirm that the status whether it's deactivated, or if in case if it's deactivated, we have to ask them to keep it active for some time until we close the
I,
transaction
yeah, I cannot
based on
comment
that.
on that, but just check with them if there is any possibility to do that from their end.
Okay. From your point of view, if I have to tell you, once you give us the report, we have to receive all the shipment in the our old GLN, whatever is currently
Exactly.
like uh,
Incoming on that.
incoming. So once we
Correct.
receive it, then we will transfer it to new GLN number.
Yes,
Yeah.
along with any
So
active stock, which I will share with you in case there is.
okay, that new GLN number will we can see it on new GLN number only once the portal is live, not in the staging
Correct.
stage.
Correct, correct. So when you add comment on the existing ticket, mention old GLN this, new GLN this. If you have received the new GLN, then mention that also. And
Oh,
just one liner, share the incoming shipment and stock report. I'll do that.
oh, okay.
Okay. Any other questions right now?
Since we have a like lot of shipping coming in, can we have, is there any way that we can expedite this process in a matter of 1 or 2 days?
That
Like,
totally
I think,
depends on you, honestly, Anupma, because when you send the information, as I mentioned, after this workshop is over, I will look into that. I will generate the reports and send the details to you.
mm,
Now, depending on how fast your communication is with BrandSync and how fast you can report in the new GLN, report in the old GLN and receive in the new GLN, that totally depends on you. But as you mentioned that you have a lot of data, like lots of shipments coming in, I would recommend you to inform your suppliers to wait for some time so that you can provide them the new GLN so that they don't keep sending, new shipments to you while you are even processing everything.
yeah, because we have received already a few shipments on the new GLN and we are still not on the live portal. So that is our concern
I
actually.
totally get it. Yeah, that's why I want, everything in written so that I don't make any mistake when I'm checking everything for you, and I can provide the exact information depending on this discussion. Don't worry, I already have the ticket open in front of me. After the workshop, I will work on that as soon as I receive your comment.
Yeah, we will
Okay.
write.
Thank you so much, Ritu.
You're
Thank you
welcome,
so much.
Anupma. You're welcome, sir. Bye. Gyanesh, I have allowed the mic to you. Please unmute and ask your question.
Okay, so we are currently implementing a return receiving events. Okay,
Okay.
so my first question is that how can we simulate return events so we can generate receiving events in staging environment for testing purpose?
Uh, y- Let me just make sure I understand your question. You want to test return receiving?
Yes.
Okay, got it. In order to receive something, there are three steps involved before that. You need to ship items to somebody. They need to receive those items. Then they need to do return shipping to you, and that's when you can do return receiving. So, do you
Yeah.
already have any items which are being sent to you as a return shipment?
Now currently we are implementing a return shipments. We already implemented commission aggregation and shipping events. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
For our current requirement,
Mm-hmm.
client's requirement, we
Mm-hmm.
have to implement the return receiving events.
Mm-hmm.
So for
Got it.
staging, we
Mm-hmm.
have done shipment up to shipments. But
Okay.
when we want to perform return receiving, so somebody has
Mm-hmm.
to return something. Yeah.
Correct. Correct. So as
So
you mentioned, you already have shipped, a shipment in staging environment. You can ask, the customer or your partner who is helping you with the testing, whose GLN you must have used as the destination GLN. Ask them to receive that, and then they can do the return shipping to you. Once they have done the return shipping, then you can return receive it and test it.
okay. I have another question. If
Yes.
you want to change a permit number after commission is already posted on Tatmeen portal, is it
Mhm.
possible?
Yes, it is possible now that in case mistakenly you have commissioned certain items against a wrong shipment permit and you want those items to be moved to the new shipment permit, that is possible. But we do have to check a lot of things, like are the same G10s associated with the new shipment permit number? Is there any remaining quantity in the new one that we can move? So let's say if you already have just a small number, example, you have commissioned 10 items in the old shipment permit number and you want to move them to shipment permit B, let's say,
Yes.
then shipment permit B should have the same GTIN associated and approved with it, and it should have at least 10 quantity to be reported. So that criteria has to match. And one more thing, that shipment permit A should not have been import cleared by the inspector. If that has been done already, then you need to contact the
Okay.
inspector first and ask them to cancel that import clearance. And after that, we will be able to move. So the
It will
best
perf
way, sorry, go ahead.
okay, carry on.
No, so in case there is any active shipment permits on which you want to, move the items from A to B, send us an email with the old shipment permit, new shipment permit information, the GTIN, and we will check and let you know what is the exact status as of now, and we can help you with that.
Okay, so it's it can be done through API. We have to send a mail for change the permit.
You have to send an email to us because we need to validate, and this can only be done by the support team, like from our end. You cannot do it.
Okay.
Okay? So
And
we have
it
to.
can also happen if in a return receiving case, if client want to change a permit number, it can be possible after receiving
Uh,
the shipment.
See, permit numbers are required only at the time of commissioning. They are
Yeah,
not
yeah.
required for shipping. So return receiving, return shipping, or shipping receiving, these are not part of commissioning. They are done after commissioning. So only commissioning event requires shipment permit. Once the
Yes, yes.
shipment permit, like once you have commissioned, it is okay for you to ship items, receive items, return, ship, return, receive, or all of these events are reported without the shipment permit. So you do not need to change the shipment permit after that. The only reason why you might want to change shipment permit is in case, for your internal reporting, or let's say the old shipment permit has expired and you've been asked to move to a new shipment permit. So all of those cases. But in Tatmeen, once you have commissioned, it's okay. You do not need the shipment permit again. It's for the ministry and for your internal
Okay.
reporting.
Okay, got it. So we don't have any further question. Thank you.
You're welcome, Yanesh. And as I mentioned, if you have any existing shipment permit, any existing items in a shipment permit that needs to be moved to a new one, send us an email. The email address is onboarding@tatmeen.ae. We will look into it and we will assist you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Hi, Liana. I have allowed the mic to you now. Please unmute and ask your question.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. My question is also related to the shipment permit. Apparently, this is something new for us, but although we have been doing the Tatmeen commissioning for since it started, but is there a process on Tatmeen wherein we have to register the shipment permit without the part of commissioning? Like according to MOH, we have to register the permit first on the Tatmeen, even if we don't upload the aggregation file. Is this
Yeah.
part of the Tatmeen process?
Uh, in Tatmeen, shipment permit, as I mentioned, is required only and only for commissioning. So even without aggregation, if you are commissioning and thinking about aggregating later on,
Mm-hmm.
in that case, you will need the shipment permit. Shipment permit is
So,
not for, sorry, go ahead.
sorry, shipment permit is not what?
Shipment permit is not for aggregation. It is required
Mm-hmm.
for commissioning. That is what I was saying.
So in this case, on the portal, where do we go to do this to register the shipment number for the commissioning purpose?
Have you already obtained the shipment permit or not yet?
Yes, we have the shipment permit.
Okay, and you mentioned the portal. So you're not using API. You will be reporting manually via the portal, right?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
because we have one at the store, but what we are this needs to be done by the supply chain, not at our store part.
Got
So
it.
we currently the store is doing their own thing, but apparently this one has to be done by from our side.
I
So
got
on the
it.
portal, yeah.
Yeah. So, Liana, what you can do is visit our website, tatmeen.ae, and you will see there is a
Mm-hmm.
tab called Onboarding Journey. When you click on it, you will see several sub tabs. Go to the Training sub tab where you will see all of the training information. This is for users who will be using portal or mobile for registering instead of API. So,
Mm-hmm.
we have a dedicated training manual as well as video for mobile commissioning. Although it says mobile, but it covers how you can commission using the mobile or portal. So you can go through that. It will give you step-by-step information of what needs to be done in order to commission items.
So basically, we're just gonna register the shipment number, as you said, without the part of aggregation, just to mention it as gonna be commissioned.
Uh, Sorry, I didn't get your question. Could you repeat that?
So, for example, we received the shipment permit already.
Right.
So we go to the portal, we
Mm-hmm.
upload it for commissioning, and then
Mm-hmm.
later on, if the MAH has to upload the aggregation file, it will
Mm-hmm.
match later on because it's
Yeah,
going to be the
it
same shipment
doesn't
number.
need to match because aggregation does not require the shipment permit. When aggregation is done, what it
Mm-hmm.
requires is the child items. So for level
Mm-hmm.
one, it would need the SG tins. For level
Mm-hmm.
two,
Yes.
it would need the SSCC of the
SSCs.
bundle or the
Mm-hmm.
shipper case, and then so on. So
Mm-hmm.
that is what is required. It does not ask for the shipment permit again. And one thing I missed is that along with the mobile or portal commissioning, we also have an option called file upload,
File
wherein you
upload.
can,
Okay.
yeah, there is the document for file upload as well, which will help you understand how you need to create the file and how you can do the upload. Now, using file upload, you can do commissioning only, aggregation only, or commissioning and aggregation in the same file. These are the only two events which are allowed via file upload. So if you have, like a lot of items, you can use file upload, enter the information. It is shown what you need to enter and how you need to enter, from where you can get the template of the file that needs to be uploaded. You just have to enter the data in the file, and then you can upload via the CSV file. So all
And
of the
this file, sorry.
information, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
The file you are mentioning is different from the aggregation file, right?
Uh, what do you mean by aggregation file?
But by the one with the SSCC, the serial numbers, this is totally different from that. The one that you said, the file upload that we have to do. If we only choose commissioning, not
Uh,
commissioning and aggregation.
Yeah, file upload has this, like it's the same template, but it will show you examples. Like when you get the file downloaded as a template, you need to update that with your own data. So it has line items showing you how you can enter the data for commissioning and how you can enter the data for aggregation. If you're doing only commissioning, you can completely remove the aggregation part. The packing line items, you can completely remove them. Just follow the commissioning part, and then all of the items will be commissioned. And
Okay.
when your partner has to do the aggregation, they
Mm-hmm.
can do using API, they can do that using
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
portal, or they can
Mm-hmm.
even use file upload. And in that case, they will remove the commissioning part and they will add their own aggregation information and then do the upload.
Okay. Okay. So in this case, first, let me go through your onboarding part, and I'll go through it.
Correct.
Okay, I
Okay.
understand. Thank you so much for the information.
You're welcome, Liana. One more thing, when you go through
Mm-hmm.
it, do the testing and staging first, because staging is there to do the testing and make mistakes, so that if there is any mistake, you can
Yes.
always use new data. So test it in staging first, and there is a sample import permit for
Mm-hmm.
staging environment. You cannot use the actual one that you have. That is also there on Tatmeen.ae in technical guide for manufacturer. Just do Control F, open that file, do Control F and search for the word sample. You will get the sample import permit number.
And this part will can be done by the local agent, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So
Thank
the
you. I'll go
commissioning
on that.
can be,
Mm-hmm.
no
Mm-hmm.
problem.
Yeah.
The commissioning can be done by the MAH or the licensed agent for that GTIN.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Liana. Have a good one.
You too.
Info, that's the name I see on the screen now. I have allowed the mic. Please unmute and ask your question.
Yeah, hi. Good morning, Rati. This is
Oh,
Celeste from Molecule.
hey, Celeste, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Doing good, thanks.
Um, I just want to ask because we are our company it's new, okay, and
Okay.
we are dealing with non-registered products.
Okay.
Appreciate if you can guide me through because see, we already have account with
Yeah.
GLN.
Mm-hmm.
And then brand sync, I already registered,
Mm-hmm. I got
and
it.
also GS1. So can you just guide me through because I'm not really familiar with the system or
Yeah,
how we can go through
totally.
this one.
I totally understand that. Don't worry. Um, in order to report unregistered products, the process is very similar to the registered products. The only difference is that when you apply for the shipment permit number, you first need to go to Brandsing after that. Because they will need to add that information manually to the system along with some other details. Then that data will be pushed to Tatmeen as your master data, and after that you can do the commissioning. So in short, that mean part remains exactly the same. The reporting remains exactly the same. No changes are there in case of unregistered items or registered items. It is how Tatmeen receives the information that changes. So first, for unregistered products, you apply and receive the shipment permit, and then you contact Brandsync.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay. What I understand from you is before the shipment comes or the shipment once the shipment received, we have to send these details in the brand sync. Can you uh, just correct me, please?
Um, Once, like, if you're importing something, it needs to be reported to Tatmeen before it enters, the market, the mainland. So
Okay.
it depends on you how and when you want to do it, but customs will not release it unless and until you have commissioned it before coming in the market. So you
Okay.
can
So
do it in
yeah.
the free zone as well.
Okay. So we'll just coordinate with brand sync.
Mhm.
Okay. Then
Yeah,
there will be some procedures from brand sync. Once we
correct.
submitted all the list of items that we will be receiving,
Right.
they will be the one forwarding all this information to Tatmin.
Correct, correct. All of the information will be synced to your Tatmeen account
Okay.
as your master data. Now, once that is
Okay.
done, after that, you can commission these items, unregistered products in Tatmeen, and you can do the aggregation and move ahead. So in Tatmeen, when you want to commission, aggregate, and ship further, you can always go and check the training information, which I already
Mhm.
mentioned earlier, is on tatmeen.ae onboarding journey tab. So you can check how you can do the commissioning, aggregation, shipping. You can use the file upload or the manual process using mobile commissioning, and then proceed. And in case you have any questions, we are just an email away. You can send an email to onboarding@tatmeen.ae.
Okay. Okay, there. Thank you so much for your assistance.
Sure. Thank you, Celeste.
Thank you.
Hi, Iqbal. I have allowed the mic to you. Please go ahead and ask your questions.
Morning, Mr. Rati. Good morning, all.
On.
I have only one query.
Okay.
What is the frequency to get updated incoming shipments report?
Okay. So, Iqbal, ideally, all of these downloadable reports, they are meant to be updated every single day. I think it's about 4 a.m. Dubai time, somewhere around like between 12 and 4. That is what I remember. However, since some time, the downloadable reports have been stopped due to system upgradation. They might be started anytime now. The last update I got from the team is that everything looks okay and these can be started anytime. So you can check you can check the downloadable reports. If you do not see the updated report, send us an email on onboarding@tatmeen.a with your GLN and the report that you need. We will share the report with you.
All right, then. Okay. Thank you.
Any other questions, Iqbal?
No, that's it, Mr. Rati. Thank you.
You're welcome. I do not see any other hands raised. If anybody else has any questions, please raise your hands. I will wait for another 5 minutes. Otherwise, we can end this workshop. Celeste, I think you had your hands raised again. If you have any questions, please unmute your mic and ask your question.
Yeah, hi, Rati. I just want to ask, right now we are using this STG.
Okay.
Okay, so my question is, after we finish or we requested you to open the live one, is this STG will be deleted, or we
No.
can still use it?
No, you will always have access to both,
Mm-hmm.
both the environments. Staging is for testing, and production is, of course, for live. You
Yeah.
can do the testing as and when you want in staging and report the actual shipments in production. So both
Yeah.
will be available to you once you're registered.
Okay, okay. So still I can use that one just in case if I have some doubt, I can still use
Absolutely.
the initial stage or the training.
Absolutely. Absolutely, you can.
Okay, okay. That's all there. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
Okay, as nobody else has any questions, I think we can wrap up today's workshop. As I mentioned earlier, the workshop is recorded and the link will be shared on the chat of this workshop. You can check it anytime after 24 hours. Also, if there are any unanswered questions, please send us an email at onboarding@tatmeen.ae. Have a great day ahead. Bye bye.